Like this video and subscribe right now, or else. Absolutely nobody. 90s Nickelodeon. We are gonna sneak into a PG-13 movie. But you're 81. Just found out Grindr isn't an app for upcoming hustlers. I also just realized in my bio I put I'm young, hungry and tired of being at the bottom. Okay, now we are going to check your reflexes. Fools. Asteroid the size of 112 camels to pass Earth Wednesday. Well, I finished skinning all the potatoes. Only one more thing to skin. I was playing chess with my friend. He said let's make this interesting. So we stopped playing chess. Can I hire a hitman on the deep web to chill me and not tell him that he is chilling me but then chill him when he tries to chill me? If so, can I claim self-defense and say he was trying to chill me but not mention that I hired him? Girls, life is too short to waste time on dumb things. Boys, man dancing in front of his dog 1 hour. 2 zoolly aggressive inmates recently reminded me the worst thing a man can do is to submit. For the hardest times are when Allah watches him most closely. He must look his oppressors in the face and say I can take it, and he must take it. Me and who? I want to eat your p***. I'm on my p***. I want to eat your p***. You're the apple of my eye. You're very beautiful. Someone put me in their ass. We would make a great pair. I don't like being an adult. Yup, I told you. You remember how you told me you put me in this world and you can take me out. Take me out. They don't even know what's about to hit them. Our gift to you today is our favorite tweet of 2020. Hey, we can go toe to toe with any male rock band and blow them. Tongue twister for hump day. Say the following words. Alpha. Kenny. 1. Now say them fast repeatedly. The popular kid starts a chat about body count. And then the quiet kid enters the chat. Taiwan, China. Cashier, your total is $18.53. Me, gives cashier $20.53. Cashier, blank stare for 45 seconds. Stuck. Me, just give me $5 back. Cashier, that's what I thought it was. Just had to make sure. Here you go. Meanwhile in Egypt. Make-A-Wish kid. Kowalski analysis. Florida man threatens to chill man with kindness. Uses machete named kindness. Joe, the people follower. Tired of feeling alone. No one watching or caring. I'll follow you. 10 feet guarantee. I will not interfere in your life. You will barely notice me, but you will feel me. JoeThePeopleFollower.com. Won't leave you alone. Why Gogo and Honey Lemon from Big Hero 6 are girlfriends? Or thread? No, they actually love my uncle works at Disney, he told me. You're blocked. The worst she can say is no. Gonna tell our mom. When you told your girlfriend that your relationship will not work out because you're blood related. That's what's good about it. Saw this painting on my kid's lunchroom wall. Am I the only one who thinks the carrot should be wearing pants? Cheater, you hired a private investigator and discover that your boyfriend John is dating someone half his age. What will you do? John Egbert, age 19. I once dated a guy who said squirrels were his favorite animal, and when I asked him why, he said because it meant he got to see them every day, and that's probably the same reason why he was cheating on me with his coworker. My dad was super into wrestling at its peak in the 90s, and one day I told him wrestling is just soap opera for guys who can't accept their homosexuality. I have never seen a human being get angry before in my life. He is a lot more mellow after he moved in with Steve though. Those who don't know. Those who know. Those who don't care. She has a perfect gonial angle combined with an exquisitely tapered mandible. The composition of her face evokes both a noble dignity but also a submissive nature. The lines are soft but full of purpose. To grasp the essence of Geo's beauty is to be one with God. You're a wrestling journalist and can't understand this LMFAO. If you're gonna throw wrestling journalist in quotation marks as an insult, maybe learn your first. Searching as Mr. Krabs on different search engines. Google, Yahoo, Bing. Bing users. Passion cake. Today is International Women's Day, y'all. Stay off the road. You'll be safe out there. Only a queen would say this. Blueface's mom continues to ask people to stop saying she wants to with her son. I got my own D over here and it's bigger than my son's. I created this chick's cat and the end results were not visually pleasing, so I put the remains in a tin with some large ball bearings and bull milled old mittens in the lathe for a few hours. Lathes truly are the king of tools. I find atheists confusing. It's like going to a restaurant and believing there's no cook in the back. It's like going to a restaurant and ordering food but it doesn't come, and the waiter tells you to keep ordering because the cook will hear you and your order will come. But it's been hours and your food still hasn't shown up and the waiter tells you you're not ordering hard enough, and also sometimes the waiter is inappropriate with kids. Say I or you're gay, you're gay. Davi Amaral removed you. Here's a little lesson in trickery. Quality actions since 1976. Man punches a bear while defending his dogs and girlfriend. That night was a very special night for him in the bedroom. Not every day you get to have sex with a bear. Speak for yourself. Me who just got his first life insurance policy. My wife and kids that I love more than anything. Rolling a 1 on intimidation be like, my knife you see, is coated in poison. The smallest cut can be fatal. Take care, my knife has quite a burn. I shouldn't have licked it. Patient left legally blind in 2013 hasn't seen a dime of $21 million malpractice award. Here's why. How common are issues like this of not being able to collect? The answer is in the headline. He hasn't seen a dime of it because he's blind. All atheists will cry out to God under extreme crisis. Suddenly God will be real. All Christians will run to the doctor with or without extreme circumstances. Suddenly God will not exist. I love that takeout means food, dating and ladder. Take him out. If you're a praying mantis it can be all three at once. Nicholas Perry, when words fail music speaks. Those who don't know who he is grown up. Those who know who he is grown up. I have two sides. I'm too high she. I ain't high for this she. I was crying on someone's arms and the guy got an morning. After 2 months of talking I told this guy yesterday that I wasn't ready for a relationship and he responded, it's been great, hope you have a good one. And then he blocked me. No effort, no pressure applied. I'm devastated. You're devastated because he respected your decision. The smell of gasoline. The taste of gasoline. Me looking for a stall. The guy taking a poop. Me when someone asks me about my history with drawing furry. I liked it. I was good at it. Disney remakes. Original cartoon. Live action remake. Go on Disney, I dare you to make a movie about a black man living in jungle being raised by apes. Embarrassed because I'm walking down the sidewalk and a rat is just like walking next to me and it looks like we're together. Did you consider that maybe the rat is embarrassed too? A human has 46 chromosomes. A potato has 48 chromosomes. Therefore you are 2 chromosomes away from being a potato. Me and my sister want our baby to be a potato. My kid humidifier. There is nested onto every effing surface of this room. Snorts birth control. I pray to him and he guides me. Sometimes he answers my really specific prayers quickly, like the time I prayed for a fine-tipped Sharpie and I got one within about 30 minutes despite being in a mountainous remote area in a foreign country. And I know him through the Bible. God ignores the cast. Finds you a Sharpie. Hashtag sounds legit. Oh crap, was that today? Roast the chicken for 25 minutes or 30 minutes if you have large breasts. Better do 30 minutes. What the white colored pencil was for. My god, I get it. It keeps the other 23 pencils from moving around inside the box. White creates order. US Senator Mitch McConnell taken to hospital after fall. The senator appears to have finally brought a motion to the floor. How unfortunate. Disney really gifted us with some fine as women part 2. 2 minors, a car and a dog. The demon in my closet making noises, me wondering if the girl from my basement got out. What are we gonna do on the bed? Wah. I don't know, and at this point I'm too afraid to find out. You can get tongue for more, so probably had a great time until diagnosis. Thanks to whoever doxed me, but instead of leaking it sent socks. When your son is going through a phase. MH370, the plane that disappeared, is now on Netflix. News reporter shows a police sketch of a new serial killer woman. Come on, I look nothing like that. Her boyfriend who is there watching the news next to her. Do you need that? I ordered it. I just needed you to be my link donkey. Right when you think weebs are out of ideas, Eggman. 22-year-old me with a crippling addiction finally understanding why my parents didn't let me have unrestricted web access. My god, I get it. Don't worry about the rent this month. Thank you so much. I could really use the $1,400 for food and necessities. April Fools, I will be there for the rent this afternoon. If you can't afford flying first class with a girl, then don't go on holiday with her. Flying economy with your girl is gay. We both know once she passes next to the first class aisle, she's going to be eyeballing any male she finds there wishing she was with him. Get back to work. So you're saying you gotta pay way more money than I do to keep a woman interested in you? Ghost cackles. You'll be stuck here in this home with me for eternity. The man she's haunting. I won't mind spending an eternity with you. Winks. The ghost. Huh. Diaper changing rooms in the Catholic Church. When you finally realize what the white colored pencil was for. My god, I get it. What's it for? Drawing rum on anime girls, I'm guessing. Roses are red. Violets are red. If you ain't red, you get the head. The perfect movie doesn't exist. African Kung Fu. Usually I'm scared of British people, but your voice is very relaxing. LMAO. Thank you. All my fears are gone. We don't bite. Only because our teeth are too eefed up to. First they came for the gamers, and I said nothing because the gamers deserved it. The showers at the camp will release actual water. A large boulder the size of a large boulder is blocking the southbound lane Highway 145. Are you a boy, or are you a girl? Me. I'm actually a demon. A man received a message from his neighbor. Sorry sir, I'm using your wife day and night when you are not present at home. In fact, much more than you do. I confess this now because I'm feeling very guilty. Hope you will accept my sincere apologies. The man is down with a heart attack. A few minutes later he received another message. Sorry sir, a spelling mistake. I meant Y5. Thought it was a dinosaur. Same. At pet store, cashier. Can I help you with anything? Me. Slaps bag of bird seed. How long does it take this she to grow into birds? What's something you always need to explain so people don't get you wrong? As a I have to tell people I and that I don't have when I cough. Relax, it's just lung. You can't cheat on your girl if you're incapable of being in a relationship. When gives you instead of a status of you being better than other. How do I replace this? These towers house about 5,000 people and they don't fit the suburban theme of my city at all. Meteor. You look like my used pad. Do jobs from girls who can speak sign language count as blowjobs? How to delete someone else's post. My experience with online dating. Oh, that's real nice. He my arm off. Liquor store owner, armed robber with shotgun. Walked in as an armed robber and walked out as an unarmed robber. Humans are cruel creatures. I would know since I found his scream or cry if he blew my arm off, oddly satisfying. Aliens after invading Earth only to realize they just gave humanity a common enemy and a threat as humanity skyrockets in technology and every human knows is fighting for the survival of all humanity. What kind of a person would actually trust Fox News at this point? I just don't understand. This kind. Happy International Women's Day to all of the fiercest, strongest, most inspirational women I look up to. To be fair, Sidney Crosby has done more to inspire women athletes and advance women's causes than someone like you, a premium Snapchat girl who gets for a living. Anyone down to be in today? I'm down any day. Women's Day challenge. Oh. Her boob could be smaller though. So should your D. Me after convincing the Grinch not to steal Christmas. Meanwhile in a cave in China. One earthquake you'll be playing with Kobe. The real story is that 89% of journalists killed are men. I guess nobody cares about men dying. Let's push for equality and get women up to 50%. The letter L is a line. The letter C is a curve. The letter S is a squiggle. The letter Z is a zigzag. The letter W is a wave. You can choose a superpower, but the first person to reply can choose a side effect. Extraordinary Riz. Micro penis. Me intentionally being rude to the hot Starbucks barista so that she'll get mad and I drink. Rush Limbaugh warns that federally paid lesbian farmers could invade your town. Yesterday a creep told me he loved my long hair so I cut it. Thanos, I love your neck. His mother couldn't handle the poverty so she left. This dude has the same facial structure as a raider that patrols outside of the super duper mart in Fallout 3. Is it possible to fall in love with a Pokemon? Hol'Up, let him cook. Me, kills my opponent with a very precise headshot. The people around the chess table. My face when a guy texts me his but mine is bigger. Friendly reminder that you don't get to celebrate Lunar New Year unless you're literally from a country that does, or if you are invited by someone who is from a country that does. Friendly reminder that I hereby formally invite everyone to celebrate Lunar New Year. LMAO Project Runway Season 12 has a guy with a cochlear implant and he said he's not worried about anyone getting on his nerves because if they start he'll just turn the device off. Some other guys got into a screaming match and this guy stayed true to his word. I had a friend in college who would do this all the time, and if people questioned her about like why she wasn't listening, she would just say, sorry, I turned my ears off, nothing you were saying was worth my batteries, which is such a power move in my opinion. Nothing you were saying is worth my batteries. At an Oscars after party, Brando challenged Paul Newman to an egg eating contest due to Newman starring in a film where he eats 50 eggs. Newman said no, but Brando had dozens of eggs brought to the party and ate 51 the entire time, calling Newman a coward and a fraud. Fattest man in the world back in 1890. People paid money to see him. That's not even the fattest guy I have seen this evening, and I have been home alone all day. No one is harmed by wearing a mask. If surgeons can spend 12 hours wearing one, you can wear one to the damn grocery store. No one is harmed by wearing big fluffy clown shoes either. Should I wear those to the store too? You should definitely wear those every time you leave the house. Gives the rest of us adequate warning that a clown is approaching. Can I buy you a drink? Sure. She's not interested. The fridge protects the snack, I guess. Lack somewhere, excel somewhere else. Counter your weaknesses by honing other capabilities. Ugly, get filthy rich. Poor, be strong as an ox. Life is unfair. The primary focus of your energies is to balance the books. You lack in bees but make up for it in human king.
Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.